people of the African diaspora are always trying to link along lines of similarities that actually the desperately different ways that we don't connect actually broaden the definition of the diaspora. My name is Nyame Brown. I'm an artist living in Oakland, California, and I'm proposing an idea of getting across a graphic novel suite, introducing my characters from new Black myths. One of the things that I've done is created a series of circuitry that kind of connects the characters. And it's also actually supposed to be a metaphor for the idea of a family tree. And I went to a family reunion quite a few years ago, and the thing that impressed me the most about my dad's family was it was so huge. And I also have a love of comic books, specifically Chinese comic books called manhua. And they always have these mystery characters that pop out of nowhere. And that's kind of how I felt like at my family reunion, is that, like, someone would be like, this is your cousin so-and-so, and these are their 5 kids. And I'm like, so I'd meet one person I'd never even known, then all of a sudden I'd see 3 other family members I hadn't known. And I like that idea of having a story like these manhua where there's, your uncle, so-and-so, the ice blaster comes into the storyline, and it affects it. Because the reality is that's how a family tree works, right? It's like there's always people leaving, someone passing away, there's new babies being born that are coming into the picture. Each one, it affects the entire family tree. One of the things that I hope that audience takes away from my work, the Bury Now 9 show, would be how the work, even though it's family circuitry and it's talking about a narrative that takes place in a whole nother universe, all Black universe, all Black planets, Black aliens, even though that's what's the kind of the foil is, this fantastic foil, the metaphor that I'm really trying to get at is Blackness is not monolithic, and there is difference in this massive kind of universe, and that there's room for all of that within the diaspora. So it's not just the commonalities. And so some of the eccentric ways that I show that through the portraits, the scenarios, hopefully start to get at that for the viewer, to be like, oh, okay. You're trying to talk about this idea that, like, it's not like you Black, I'm Black, and it's all the same. It's like, no, actually it's all different, but that's actually a beautiful thing, a fantastic element.